Ready? All right. I want you to write slope at the top. Negative. All right. So let's talk about this. Tell me something you remember about slope. They're lines, so we find slopes are lines. Linear. Slopes are linear and non-linear. Graphs are linear and non-linear. Okay? But not slopes. Slope is, how do you explain slope? Okay, so let's draw a picture. Draw that. Well, we're taking notes, yeah. Make sure that it's slope organization. And then draw one that goes like that. Slope simply tells us how a line goes up or down. Okay? If it goes up, does that mean it's a positive slope or negative slope? Positive. So it's this one or this one positive? This one. So the rule is, it's just like reading a book or reading a sentence, read it from left to right. So if I'm looking at this line from left to right, it goes up, right? Okay, so this one's positive. And the other one's negative. How do you know? It goes down from left to right. So if you had someone brand new who had never learned about slopes before, and you wanted to explain to them what a slope was, you would say it looks like a line, and it tells what? Right. Good. So it tells positive and negative, and it tells how the line goes up or down, right? Okay. Good. So that's the beginning. Positive and negative. Yes. All right. Next thing I want you to do. If I was looking at a graph, so I want you to draw a graph, and I only want you to go to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 5. Let's label the x and y axis. This one's the x, this one's y. Y goes straight down and x goes, there you go. And we're going to plot 2 points. So I want you to plot the point -3, 3. And I want you to plot the point 4, -2. So plot those 2 points. All right, Cherie, if I want to plot -3, 3, where does that go? Where's -3 if I start at 0? Over there, and then where's 3? Good. All right, so there's my first point. First, then if I want to plot 4, -2, where do I go for 4? Over to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then -2 down. Good. All right, so you've got those 2 points, right? Connect them with a line for me. All right, and we just learned that if it goes down from left to right, it's negative. If it goes up from left to right, it's positive. So looking at that, would you say it's positive or negative? Good. Very good. So write negative beside me, please. We're going to actually find what the slope is. So if it's a negative, we know that one of the numbers is going to be a negative number, right? Okay. So after you've done all this, I want you to put a nice little star. To find the slope, between 2 points. Start at the point farthest to the left. Let me repeat that. Define the slope between 2 points. Start at the point farthest left. The person which point is the farthest to the left. Good. -3. This point, or this one right here, is the farthest to the left. Okay? So we're going to start at that point. The next step is we are either going to count down and over or up and over to get to the next point. So on this one, do I have to count down and over or up and over? Down and over. Okay, so let's write that down. Count up and over or down and over to other points. That's easy enough? Okay. That's all. All right, Miss Shree, you ready? Okay, so let's follow this. To find the slope between 2 points, start at the point farthest left. We said this one's farthest left. It says count up and over or down and over. So we're going to go down, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You agree? Okay, that one's 5. And then I'm going to count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 7? Yeah. 7. So my bottom's going to be 7, right? Okay. Do you remember when we talked about slope? Is it written, how do we write a slope? What do I do with 5 and 7? Nah. Let's do this. Write it as a fraction. Remember, slope always has to be a fraction? Okay. Okay, Ms. Cherie, did my line go up or go down? Okay, so if this is 5 over 7, should it be positive 5 over 7 or negative 5 over 7? Okay. Good. Perfect. And that's the answer. I totally agree. Okay. You're not going to find it. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, they always just tell you find the distance between these 2 points. You can't find it between 2. Right. Well, that was just a long time. All right, let's try another one. So go down a little bit, draw another grid for me, or another graph. We're only going to do 2. Oh, do 5 and 5. Yes, 5 and 5. Here's my new graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let me give you 2 points to plot. Let's plot -5, -3, and let's plot 1. All right, so plot those 2 points for me. -5, -3, and 1, 3. Draw your line between them. All right, Allison, come plot my 2 points for me. 1. -5, -3. Okay. 1, 3. I'll draw your line. All right, there's my line. All right, Miss Shree, what do I have to do? Find the slope. What do? How do I start? Point that's farthest left. Okay. Yeah, so this is like step by step, okay? So find the point farthest left. That's this one, right? Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger so I can see it. Alright, and then what do I do next? Beautiful. Now up and over. So let's count. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You 6? Alright, 6 over there. And now let's count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 on the top. Well, so what do I do with 6 and 6? If I have to write the slope, what do? 6 over 6. Alright? It's just like a fraction, so we can reduce it. What does 6 over 6 reduce to? 1. 1 whole. Alright? Do I need any negative signs? Why not? You don't know. It's a positive slope. Awesome. Alright. So, this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to leave this on the board, and I'm going to give you a time test that looks exactly like this. Okay? It's from your packet that you did over spring break. It is the worksheet with... Good, you should. It has a graph on it, and it has a whole bunch of points listed, and all you have to do is find those 2 points and write down the slope. Slope gets written as fractions. It can be reduced. Don't write it as an improper fraction, or don't write it as a mixed number. So don't write it like as 1 and 1/2. Just leave it as an improper. Okay? It's not time today, but this is going to be the time test that you do for the rest of this week and a little bit next week. Okay? In practice. You can use your notes. You can use what's on the board. You can draw.